I saw this snippet of Bandman Kevo's interview on Say Cheese TV and had to find the full clip.
Let me ask you this. What's the most you ever paid for coochie for?
Like 12 racks. 12. No doubt. It was a celebrity.
Wait. I don't want to say no names. We're not about to get no defamation lawsuits on the stage.
But wait.
What's the average? What's the average price? The
average price? So most females with a lot of, let's just say this, most females with a lot of followers have men. Some have husbands. If you make them comfortable and let them know that you're not going to say anything and you're willing to pay them 6, 7, 8, you know what I mean? Because you got to realize a Chanel bag about 4,000-5,000, Sean. So if you want to give them straight cash, book their flight, whatever, or fly to them, or because this what can happen. I can get with a girl, I can take her shopping, I can buy her bag. She wants shoes, she wants this, she wants that. I'm gonna spend that anyway. I get the straight cash, keep your boyfriend.
Yo, he said I'ma spend that anyways on a girl that's not even his wife or girlfriend.
And you can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain when it starts to pour.
See, for me personally, my dates mad inexpensive. We go out to get drinks. Simple. You and I tell her as we're making day plans. Yo, you're gonna go get drinks at this place near my spot, and we'll see what the vibe is saying, right? And if you're really about the filtering out for girls who are sexually interested in you, I always allude to going back to my place in the day plan. So obviously not every girl is cool with it, and I don't want every girl to be cool with it because I want to screen out for the girls who are sexually attracted to me and who aren't like celibate or whatever, right? So I've had instances where a girl will say, oh, I'm a Muslim. A girl will say, I like your whole day plan except the last part. Or let me pull up the receipts real quick for y'all, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You can be my dad, you can be my brother, you can be my freaking girlfriend. If you're gonna pull some bullshit, I'm gonna call it out. I don't give a shit. And this is bullshit, and I'm about to expose this shit.
So this one girl says, everything apart from going back to your place sounds fine. And literally, my reply is, alright, no worries. Whenever you're open to the entire date idea, text me and we'll finalize a time to link up. Right? Now compare that to another girl. Sounds good, and LOL. Sounds like a lovely date idea. I haven't been to an art gallery before. Haha. Yeah, I'm definitely not Toronto crazy. Just on petite pot a little bit. And who gave you a title of best masseuse, sir? You know, this is completely different reply or text message or response to me talking about the day plan, going to get drinks, possibly going to the art gallery, and alluding to going back to my place. Completely different response. And I'd rather go out with the second girl than the first girl who's not open to the idea at all, or she's celibate, or she's a conservative Muslim. I've experienced that recently. So that shit slaps.
I get what I want, and I get to once in a while look at your page like, damn, that shit was good. You know what I mean? I'd rather do that than all the extra emotions and this and that. And, you know, on New Year's, y'all post up. I ain't hating. I like it. I like the picture. You know, you and your man.
With a lot of men, it's an ego thing. It's a, you know, a lot of men want to feel like the woman likes them. They don't want the money to be the end goal with women. Okay. They want the woman to like who they want the woman to like Bandman.
Exactly. Okay, let me tell you about that. So with that being said, a lot of girls come in finessing talking about, it's not about your money. It's about you. You dating them girls that want you for your money, but I really like you. But how do I know you really like me? If that's the case, baby, why are you single if you're so good of a woman? What happened? Oh, he cheated on me. What about the last girl? He cheated on you too? And he cheated on you? And he cheated on you? So I told you I live in reality. So in reality, parts of it is, if you this great woman, every guy just doing you bad, baby. I gotta be real with myself sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'd rather get with a girl or mess with a girl that's all in a long, good marriage relationship. Damn near. Because dude want to keep that bad for some reason.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's tough for me to say some of this I sound like a hater, but I don't care.
You said you'd rather mess with a girl that's already in a long-term relationship. How about we just find out that we're not sexually compatible? Like, just because you go on a date with a guy, just because you're single for a while, doesn't mean you're compatible. Yo, you know how hard it is to find a girl they're compatible with, like emotionally, physically, sexually, and they don't have any type of trauma or too much trauma, or they've dealt with it, or they're dealing with their trauma, and they're receptive. And yo, there's so many levels to compatibility. You can't just rush into a relationship. And he's talking about like dealing with girls who are in a relationship. I'm like, what the fuck?
And most likely mean if she's single, then what? Like, how are you single? What's going on? I don't want to find out 3-4 years later why you were single, because then I'm gonna see what dude was going through. And I don't have time for that. I don't want to be the texter, the talker. And then,
well, this goes back to the honeymoon phase, right? It can last anywhere between 6 to 18 months. Between 6 to 18 months is when you get a true idea of someone's consistency over time, right? Let's say someone's on time the first date that y'all meet up. Okay, they're on time because, you know, they want to make a good first impression. But let's say 3 or 4 months down the line, you find out, oh, they're constantly being late now. Maybe that wasn't their true self.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
a lot of this shit, like relationship shit, it takes time to get to know someone, know their consistency, know their true intentions, or know their true like behaviors over a long period of time. It's the same as the concept of wanting to move in with somebody, like, or like becoming like cohabitate, right? Before you cohabitate, you'd be best served to go on like a week or two, a weekend or a week vacation of sorts, right? And see this person's hygiene over a week period. Like, do they brush their teeth regularly? Do they clean the tub? Do they like what's their hygiene like during that week vacation? And that'll give you a true idea of this person's level of hygiene and see if you're okay with it, right? So this shit takes time. You can't just make assumptions on everybody based on them being single. There's so many reasons like why someone will be single. The fact that they have strict parents, don't allow them to date, shit like that.
you change up. First you say you like this, and then months later she changed up a little different. You feel me? So it's like I said, I've been getting money for so long that I read girls, and I'm just like, it's 95% of girls the same, bro.
Would you consider this tricking?
Yeah. Now the reason
at least he's honest with himself. A lot of people live in delusion. At least he's honest with himself.
I ain't gonna cap. You know, I'm A1. I'm real, bro. Tricking is tricking, but at the same time, though, Sean, I look at it like this: if I'm not tricking, if I'm not giving, like, okay,
it's time or money. It's time or money. It's time or money.
Exactly. So I'm either gonna take her on a date, spend a lot of time with her, go to the movies, go here, go there, talk, text. I know niggas that sat on the phone with girls for 8 months before they got the pussy.
No, stop.
I am a clown.
Stop. If a girl's making you wait 8 months, 3 months, the smash is not like you like that, bro. I'm gonna say that for myself. A girl who's truly attracted to you sexually, it's extremely difficult for her to not want to get intimate with you. I'll say that right now. If a girl can wait, either she's celibate and you're trying to be celibate too, or she simply does not like you. And all this extra being on the phone for hours, bro, what are you doing? Yo, you want to be efficient and optimize your lifestyle and optimize your dating life? The only time you should really be texting a fuck buddy or girl you're dating is to set up a time to link up. I think one thing is to have like a barometer for yourself. Like for me, we either smash them at the first or second time you hang out, and we have to at least be making out on the first date. And let's say she says, "Oh, I need to get to know you more," or "I don't feel comfortable." Leave that girl alone, bro. She's not feeling you like that. Or you can also have two like counteracts that I usually have said in the past to that. Be like, well, you know what they say, 90% of communication is nonverbal. You can't really get to know someone over the phone. You gotta meet them in person to get a true idea of their mannerisms and personality. Or number 2 is I'll say, I don't need to get to know you more to know that I want to see you. If the mutual interest is high, I'll just see you on our dates. Like literally, you as a person, I don't need to get to know you more to know I want to see you. I'm attracted to you. I want to see if your personality matches mine, if there's a vibe, and I'll see you on the dates. I don't need to get to know you more to know that I want to see you.
You think Sean, bro, listen, you think I'm finna sit on the phone with you for 8 months before you let me hit? First of all, I had one girl that was crazy in her mind. She like, okay, well, we've been talking for a few months and, I think you deserve it now because you waited long enough. Baby, you waited. I was hitting hoes. You got to realize like this. I was hitting hoes until you was ready. Like, you really think I waited on you for people weird, bro. They weird, bro. Like, that's why I say like, and it's like you wasn't waiting on me for no 4 months. You was probably getting over on your ex. He finally did some crazy ass shit to the point you just told me, all right, come on, let's link up now because this is his last straw.
And if you really want to optimize like your dating life, start giving girls your number instead. Let's say, for example, you holler at shorty, right? Grocery store, event, or whatever. And he's like, yo, you're mad cute. I think you're attractive. By the way you're looking at me, I can tell you're attracted to me too. You and I definitely need to get together and go on a date. Let's say she's down for it, right? If you tell her, okay, take out your phone. I'm going to give you my number. She's like, what? Yeah, take out your phone. I'm going to give you my number. That in itself already differentiates you from every other guy because guys usually get their number, right? So let's say it's her phone, right? You add your number in her phone. I would then add it to favorites, right? Click here, favorites, message, boom, right? Now, if you open the phone app, right here, you go to favorite section down here, your name is right there. Anytime she opens her phone app, your name is right there. And ideally, if she has like an Android or a non-iPhone, I usually just give them my card, my business card. I'm like, yo, text me tonight by 8 p.m. so I know you're interested, and I'll make date plans. That shit is simple. It's straightforward. There's no, it's chill. Giving the number allows you to deal with girls who will have a high interest in you and girls who won't waste your time or flake on a date or XYZ. And even to think about the idea of like paying a girl. If you think about the dynamics of sex, the guy is doing most of the work. Missionary, doggy, even when she's on top, usually fucking like you're thrusting up sometimes too, right? And more time, based on my experience, most times than not, she's the one moaning. The only time I'm really moaning like a lot is when I'm about to come or when I'm getting head. Other times, she's usually much louder than I am. And so like I'm like giving you money, giving you pleasure, you're moaning more than me. More times than not, they're enjoying it. After I'm thinking about like, okay, is the condom on? I'm trying not to come too quick. I'm thinking about all this other shit to make sure that this sex is good, right? Is she comfortable? I have safe words in place usually. I'm like, by the time I get intimate with a girl, I'm like, I use safe words. So basically, I like using safe words because you can easily voice your discomfort. So like, cherry with me means stop. Peach means slow down. And if it feels good, I want me to keep doing something, you just say yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about all this shit. Is she comfortable? Is the condom on? I'm not trying not to come quick. Is the sex good? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's just enjoying herself. So to think I'm giving her money on top of the pleasure I'm giving her, using a vibrator on her, bro. Nah, Bandman, nah, bro. At least it's good that you're being honest because you can see that money does not make you a high value man. It's the character, it's the personality that makes you a sought after person. But nah, bro. I'm out.
Can you tell somebody I wanna meet your mother? Even though sometimes we fight, though, you know you the one. I cannot wait till the east side and the west side gotta know. Oh.